Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And, Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
The Sun able to bring him down quickly.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Looking to throw. It's Brown. A short completion to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. Look out, room to run here. Who's in the clear? They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw. Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Blue Hens, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in a playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So Georgia's offense takes the field, the first chance we had to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game, guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Breaks free. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The sure hands. It's Taylor. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Dogs keep the football on the move. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Breaks into the clear. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
The sack moves him into extreme field goal range. You've got to do something now on 2nd and long. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense finally able to get him down after the juke, but he picks up a decent gain. We're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Manning. Grab down the middle. It's Humphreys. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his 1st down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance.
Touchdown, Dogs, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, blinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. That's a deep kickoff hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. The shotgun running play call. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And that pass falls incomplete on the final play of an exciting first quarter. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which we're hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking to throw. It's Brown. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
Well, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Screen to the wide receiver. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Catch made on the out route.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Now comes the offense set to take over here. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They look to throw it here on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback operating an empty set. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He lets it go. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Now on third and very long, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. He just dropped a little screen pass, and that's going to bring out fourth down. The Blue Hens will have to kick this away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On first down, it's play action. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. A solid return to set up his offense.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back in motion now. To throw, it's Brown. A quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Hebe keeps it himself.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
The back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Oh, it's nearly intercepted, but dropped by an excellent defensive player. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So now on comes the field goal unit. The attempt from 47 yards. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. Scanning the field, it's Manning. And the pass is incomplete. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. This time, a completion. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. 3rd down upcoming after that completion. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught by the receiver. Breaking free at midfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Caught over the middle. It's Williams. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To throw, it's Manning. A deep shot right down the middle. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So out comes the field goal team from a long way out. They are putting a whole lot of faith in this kicker. And he's got it. A booming kick. What a howitzer.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So they settle for 3, and now the kick. See if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. This one will be fair caught. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Well, this quarterback... receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Looking for a deep completion. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. Just time enough for one more play in the half. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looking for a man deep down the middle. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level.
And the Blue Hens will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with a pass game. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Tailback takes the handoff again. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Blue Hens. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out, but now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? To the air, it's Manning. He finds the running back in the flat. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Receiver makes the grab. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. The Dogs will line up to kick it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but it's a solid gain in return. Offense makes their way on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. This defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards.
False start offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
The Blue Hens will line up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. That ball snagged for a completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Play action here on 1st down. one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Past the 50. At the 30 now. The 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
It's a 1-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's got room to run. Here he goes. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. After a clutch conversion on 4th down, let's see if they keep feeding the running back here. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Now it's 2nd down here. Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's a wide receiver screen. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he finds his target. He has the 1st. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. 1st down from the 23.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. 4th down, they elect to go for it, and they get the 1st down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
Handoff from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
It's a shotgun run call. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
offense will keep it on the ground here. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Hey, great job here by this defense. It's going to be 4th down and 1. They bent, but they did not break. And we'll see if the offense elects to go for it here on this 4th down play.
Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage.
False start, offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. Hauls it in outside the 10 and still running. Touchdown, Georgia. They were not going to catch him that time. Coach, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Pounding away with the run game. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. A crucial play in this game. It's 3rd down and 2. Can he make it to the marker? First down, looking for more now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Blue Hens starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down. After the incompletion, 2nd down now from the 35. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. And this time it's complete. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down. Here we go, a crucial 3rd and 1 late in this game. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Delaware.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. They try to sneak it for the first. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Well, 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 the old quarterback sneak. Well, whatever you got to do to keep this drive moving. We've seen them convert in different ways on this drive, and that sneak will keep this defense guessing when they're in short yardage coming up in the future.
The Blue Hens offense is on the move now. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to propel them into the national championship game. First down here for this offense. And it's a kneel down. Well, a really entertaining game. It came right down to the end. They made the clutch plays, and that made the difference.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, trade blow for blow. Excellent team win by these guys, doing what they had to do in the final quarter to come out on top.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.